Yep, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to my playthrough of Mega Man X2, the second game in the Mega Man X series. And yeah, if it takes a while, then this happens. It happened to me twice, but let's get started. And what better way to start things off than with a chase? Deep in enemy lines. Biker dude, we barely knew you! And so it begins. Yeah, Mega Man X2 was released 1 year after the success of Mega Man X. And being that it is a sequel, it continues, taking place 6 months after the events of X. And this time around, things are not any better. But for anyone wondering, this is your new screen. You have your weapons on the left, Sub-Tank in the middle, eggs on the right, and on the bottom, that's for something special later. So yes, we're in for quite the long haul. The most interesting thing is that you have the dash upgrade. The dash upgrade is built in right from the start, which is kind of nice too. Nuts. What better way to move in now? And we better move quickly though. Yep, the second chapter has begun, and I'm excited to do this. I really am. Now we have trouble. I remember renting this game at Blockbuster when I was younger, and it took me like 4 days to finish it. Oh, come on, I want to do it without no hits. Jerks. Oh well, I'm just gonna wipe you out anyway. Get wrecked. He's now nothing but spare parts. This is their leader, Mega Man X. Those who underestimate him are now nothing but scrap. We won't make the same mistake. He is powerful, but he is blind to what is happening around him. Our Mavericks will keep him busy until we are ready. Yes, how is the plan proceeding? Collection is proceeding as scheduled. However, we are having problems with the control chip. We have little time. We must finish construction on schedule. We must hurry. Those guys are the X Hunters. They're Mavericks designed for taking down X. And here is your new Maverick select screen. Here, however, you actually get an idea of what each level is along with the boss. And that's pretty nice, but we're doing things by setting in a different route. Why is that? Simple. We're gonna start with the first one, Wheel Gator. Yeah, in the Japanese version, he is referred to as Wheel Alligates. Yeah, and like my previous run, I'm gonna do it like beating all the Mavericks and collecting the upgrades, so I can have the second part devoted entirely to the the bad guy's fortress. Well, yeah, X2. Well, I have a lot of memories with this game. I actually rented the game more than once. Here is a capsule upgrade, but we can't get it yet. We'll save that for much later. For good reason. But yeah, I have a lot of good memories with Mega Man X2. And Mega Man X2 was actually a game I spent a lot of time playing. I'm not kidding. I spent so much time with this game, it's not funny. It just isn't, because it took me like 4 days. I remember renting it in Blockbuster, where it used to be. I lived in Decatur Avenue in the Bronx, and Blockbuster was there, and it was there for like many, many, many years. And these are the new ride armors. These are the new ride armors for X2. They can not only do devastating attacks, but they can also do an air dash and such, which is kind of nice. And they make for good wrecking toys, too. There's the life upgrade, but we need a speed burner for that. We'll be getting that, like I said, much later. But yeah, it took me a very long time to beat Mega Man X2. Mega Man X2, I always remember watching the commercials, like, they would always show it in, like, WWF Superstars, like, promotional consideration paid for by the following, and then they would show Mega Man X2 on it, and it would say in stores soon, and then eventually it would come out, and I ended up renting it. I ended up renting the game, and coming off the hype of Mega Man X, I was like 8, 9 years old when the game came out. I mean, good times. Good times. Good times they were. Too bad those good times are behind us. And where the heck is the platform? Do I really have to? Fine. Yes, a bit clumsy as of late. There you go. Oh my god, no! Really? You don't say. Nice. God, it took me a hard time just to get up there. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I spent a long time playing this game, and it's actually one of the only games that I ever beaten from start to finish. It took me a long time, too. Like, about 4 days. And by the time I've beaten it, I was, like, so relieved. And another thing I like about Mega Man X2 is the presentation. The presentation's a big step up from Mega Man X1. Like in Wheel Gator stage, for example, you take a while, and you pretty much get to see the transitions from day to night. An awesome feature, and I like that, personally. X still has most of his regular moves. His dash function is set by default. And that's what I love. Just love it big time. Just makes it all the more satisfying when you actually beat the bad guys. Oh, that takes care of that. And now the boss fight up ahead. I never thought I'd be fighting him in like this. This here is Wheel Gator, and the Maverick that would prefer being on the water than on the ground. Although his strategy is pretty simple enough. You just gotta watch out for the spin wheel and when he'll show up. It's actually pretty easy to deal with. Not to mention his spin wheels have like a set pattern of sorts. As long as you're like in certain like a spot too close, you'll manage. Just make sure he doesn't bite you. Oh boy. Oh, nuts. That it? It may be... Oh! A drill attack? Yeah, it also has that. That's pathetic. See what I mean? It's pathetic still. I still remember doing this, but at least when I use an emulator, I actually put the effort. I'm not using a controller, so there's like no excuse. Good riddance to that. And my favorite thing about this? Yeah, the weapon select. When you get your weapon, you see X in a position. He's like, that's actually rather cool. What makes it even better is that the X collection lets you play both the English and Japanese versions of all the games. So that's a plus for me. Alright, 1 down, only 7 remain. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to be doing this in a set order. The only reason why is because so that way I can complete everything and get everything. Next stop, Bubble Crab. Yep, bubble crab. And yeah, the music is somewhat of a bit of a step up compared to Mega Man X. Though, don't get me wrong, the music in Mega Man X is good. X2, there are some good tracks. Oh, come on. The bats are back? You gotta be serious. Would it kill you if I can get that extra life up there? Thank you. Now let's put that spin wheel to work. Yeah, that spin wheel's gonna be needed much later. And yeah, this is also a place where we're gonna have to find upgrades. Though we'll need to have a lot more armor in here to do so. The biggest thing you gotta concern yourself with is this. Yeah, that thing's gonna be trouble. I just rapid fire shot it. What makes it disappointing is that this version has the SNES version of Mega Man X3, not the PS1 Saturn port. If you're expected that, expect to be disappointed. There's a good reason for that. Let's whiff these things. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that chance. Oh yeah, let me just get my life up. I need to at least get a good lead. Fine, let me just keep on going and forget it. Not worth the trouble. Okay, not bad. Yeah, and this music would actually be remixed in Mega Man X5 for Duff McWallen, aka Tidal Whale. I'm happy that they actually changed them to their original Maverick names, compared to the original PS1 version, which you can get for $10 on PSN, by the way. But yeah, it's boss time now, and we're up against this big boy. Wanna play Bubble Crab? Let's play. Yeah, just make sure that when you attack him... Yeah, because if you go over, he'll do a stab attack. See? Like that. You can pretty much exploit him to do this, and it can actually make an easier fight. Wow, seriously. You're not even putting any effort, pal. Really? You're sending these bombs out? And you're dead. And I don't even need to worry about going down that quick. Racked. That was simple enough. Nice. And we get this beauty, the Bubble Splash. When you get the charge upgrade for this, let's just say that it ends up being one of the more better weapons to use in the game. When you're underwater, trust me. I see now why Sigma fell at the hands of Mega Man X. He is quite formidable. I am not sure our Mavericks can hold him long enough. We may have to intervene. Then this part of the story happens. Dr. Kane, what happened? A group of Mavericks calling themselves the X-Hunters have just contacted us. Greetings! We have all of Zero's parts. They can be yours if you defeat us. We look forward to meeting you, X. X, Zero's control chip is still stored here. I doubt it is possible to resurrect him without it. Dr. Kane, I've gotta get Zero's parts back. At any cost. And now begins the next part of this. Yeah. Now, there's a reason I end up choosing a route like this. Why? So I can get all the parts in one fell swoop. If you see the map that's been updated, you notice that there are 3 Maverick signs. Well, that's because they're in different locations. You have Flame Stag, which is in here. Then you have Morph Moth. And last but not least, you have Overdrive Ostrich. So up first, we're going to be doing Flame Stag. And for good reason. And trust me, it makes the fight so much more fun. And no, I'm not doing this in Rookie Hunter mode. For people who are like new to the series, Rookie Hunter mode is pretty much an easy mode for the game. And you gotta watch out for this thing. I see. I'll have to make a note of that. But anyway, yeah, now we've arrived in Flame Stag stage. Let's ignore the life for now, because it's not worth getting. Let's get the upgrade before we get fried. Or just take the loss and take it like a man. Now that we have the extra upgrade, we can focus on getting ourselves up there. But we gotta make sure we take them down in one fell swoop. Really? Alright, good. Now we made it up above. Now there's a reason for this. See this? Energy tank. Yeah, the energy tanks are back. And we can use it to our advantage. This time, we move. Oh my god. Ugh. How did it happen? Yeah, I'm down to my last life. You know what? I think I'm gonna need those up. You're gonna need those life ups. I'm getting clumsy. Yeah. Yeah, because getting hit by the lava will take a lot of damage. Unless you have the armor upgrade, forget it. I prefer living, thank you very much. Wait for the lava to pass up before moving. Can't believe I lost 2 lives just for that. That's dumb. Now we wait for this guy to drop down. Thanks. Now the reason why we did that is so that way we can access this place. We have an X-Hunter to wipe out. Sergus. I am Sergus, and I cannot allow you to stop the unification. It is for the good of all. Your shield will not help you one bit. To let you know, his weakness is the speed burner. But anytime he gets hit, he drops down and then does this. You could use this to your advantage to like pretty much jump up and fire a few extra shots in. It's useful. Thank goodness also X gets a load of invulnerability frames. He's gonna drop mine. This fight is actually not that hard. Yeah, keep taunting, because this is gonna hurt you good. I better hurry and refill. Yeah, keep toning your butt. Come on, let me smack you. Got him.
You have merely delayed the inevitable. We will meet again.
You're right, we did. But we got the first Zero part.
Thank goodness.
Problem is, I'm gonna die in the next few minutes if I don't. This is probably for the best. And I wasn't gonna waste my last life on it for nothing. No way. And yeah, a lot of the times that's gonna take a lot of damage. Yeah, that's it? Come on, I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Yeah, we're near the end of the level. Thank goodness. Now you're about to see the bubble splash at work. Here we go. Come on, he always jumps up, but this strategy, he doesn't. You jump, dash, hit. You can get him in an endless loop in this manner. It's easy enough. Basically, it's a 2-hit combo, but if you know what you're doing and keep your distance, he won't lay a dent on you. Well, almost if you get careless. See what I mean? Now he's mad, and by that point, his flames go from red to blue. Seriously, you are such a joke. Is it any wonder I have so much skill, and yet YouTube decides to say, nah, your content isn't worth wasting time over. Be forgotten. That's what stinks in the matter, though. Now we get a really awesome move, the Speed Burner. And yeah, this Speed Burner can be very useful. When you combine it with the charge upgrade, it turns into an air dash. A super powered air dash. Alright, we're at Circus Down, which means our locations have changed. There's only 2 left. And now it's time we pay a visit to Morph Moth. Don't worry, we will be coming back to get all the upgrades. Yeah, the robot junkyard stage. I really do love the music in this level. Alternatively, you can just use the Crystal Hunter to strike one of the enemies and use them as a platform to get up there to get the upgrade. Or rather, health up. This is where you gotta use a spin wheel. No, not here. This area. Yeah, you use it here, just fire a spin wheel down, and there you go. And there's your first upgrade. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your body armor. With it, you can absorb damage and transfer it into explosive weapon energy. Pretty much, he gives you a Giga Crush. That's what it is. X2 is the first game where body armor parts gives you access to doing some devastating stuff. And here's the example of it. It's a screen wipe, pretty much. The Giga Crush is a screen wipe which pretty much wipes away any enemies nearby. This also doubles as reducing damage by about a certain amount, 50%. Which is kind of nice though. Nice, got an extra life to make up for that. Now all we gotta do is find the hidden area where we can use to get the Stag and Zero part. Wait, now what? Oh, not this. Yeah, you gotta deal damage enough to it so you can force it out. Yeah, once you deal damage to it, watch out, because it's gonna go after you. As long as you don't harm it, it won't harm you. And you take him down easy. Yeah, he's not a difficult opponent to deal with. Now you got regular versions. What gives? Okay, for this one, they're targeted right around here. Really, you don't say. Come on. This is why I hate this part right here. Finally, made it inside. Yeah, you know what we're about to face, right? This. This is violent.
X, I shall crush you like a tin can.
Bring it, big boy. I'm always up for a fight. Only problem with this guy is that this guy's annoying. This guy's annoying because of one reason. His chain flail. Sometimes he will jump up in the air and become a pain in the butt. His weakness is the bubble splash. Yeah, he has a Gatling gun. A Gatling gun which he can fire straight or straight up. But other than that, this guy is a joke. No, I'm not kidding. His chain flail is easy enough to dodge. Oh boy. Got him. Your history, big shrimp.
It cannot be. Now the unification is in jeopardy.
And thus we obtain Zero part number 2. Good. And yeah, you want to know what the Zero parts look like? Look on the bottom and tell me what you see. Yep, Zero, of course. The whole thing is all about trying to resurrect Zero. I did remember an extra video I made on my original X2 run, where I do show off me fighting against Zero. If you fail to get any of the parts, that's what happens. It leads to a boss fight with you and Zero, which I do feel personally was what the highlight of it all. Makes sense in a way. Nice. What the? Getting his parts back? Fat chance. There you go. You guys are not even worth the challenge. Besides, my charge shot has enough range to blast you guys to oblivion. And now we have a rematch. It's that guy again. Didn't we deal with you the last time we fought? Now the heavy gravity's kicking in. Nuts, he went back down, and this time he's gonna regain his robot. Not a good sign. Jeez, how he was able to reach me, I'll never know. And now he's shooting projectiles in my face. Get bent, pal. Yeah, goodbye. Get off! Yeah, that dealt with it. So what do I gotta fight today? Ah, jeez, this thing. Yeah, Morph Moth is pretty much a two-stage fight. Phase 1 has you fighting against this. And it's gonna spew junk at your face all over the place. Don't worry, with the armor upgrade we have, the damage is reduced. Though you gotta watch out for when it hits under and it's gonna start spinning. When that happens, expect, and this part happens. Yeah, it's hilarious to see him reduced to this, and then the next part. What happens next? Phase 2, it'll rip open the wall, and it's gonna reveal Morph Moth. There you go. At least I don't interrupt that. Dude, you're not even worth the trouble. Aw, Beam. Pathetic. You weren't even worth the chance. That's pretty much 4 robot Mavericks bit in the dust. And yeah, with the armor upgrades, they reflect on that too. We get our hands on the Silk Shot. This is gonna be useful for the boss upcoming. And now Violain can go away now. And now it's time we pay a visit to this area, Magna Centipede. Oh, here we go. Yeah, to reach the third one, that's gonna be more challenging than it sounds. There's also a little achievement you can get, right? You gotta make sure you reach that area that undetected. That's the more complex part. Yep, so much for that. You know what, the heck with it. Let's move. Yeah, you're not gonna even make it that far anyway. And now the enemy must really be determined to stop us, are they? Fine, let them try. Just make sure you don't get smushed. Well, almost. Thanks for the life. Jump up. Void. And now this one. I will give the game credit. Now it's using, like, isometrics. You gotta admit, that is rather something. Really? It smacked me like that? That's just wrong. And there, done. So much for that wireframe blade. Yeah, you don't want to get detected, and we did, which means we're now at a race against the clock. Just keep on moving, and whatever you do, don't stop. Why? Because you got to reach all the way at the end. Right there. Because you have to fight the third and last one. If it's blocked off, you're going to have to lose a life and then try again. Alright, time to take on the last X-Hunter. Agile. Welcome, X. Your destruction is at hand. My destruction? You wish. His weakness is the magnet mine. And yeah, this guy is a trigger-happy, sword-wielding moron who likes to fire slash waves repeatedly. Though you can beat him rather easily by clinging to the wall and just fighting him from there. See? This guy's a joke when you do that. Just make sure you watch out when he decides to reach the ground and attack you. Yeah, this guy runs without mercy or without fury. And yeah, don't bother attacking him when he's slashing at you, because otherwise, he will absorb the blast and make it look like nothing. Yeah, good riddance.
I may have failed, but you will never live to see Zero.
We'll see. And thus we gain the final Zero part. Good. At least we won't have to worry about anything else coming along. This thing. Yeah, if the data absorbs you, yeah, it only makes the fight much more harder. Not to mention, it'll also adapt to your strategies if you were scanned. He's actually pretty easy. I'm not kidding. He fires 3 shots, then jumps, fires 3 more, and then you just have to do the same process. Lather, rinse, repeat. At its simplest pattern, he's actually pretty simple to deal with. And most of the times, he'll raise the shots up to 4. See what I mean? Simple. Simple, easy, and straight to the point. And this is where the enemy decides to go all out and making sure we don't get any further. So that wasn't even close to being a joke. Yeah, pack the silk shot with this because there's a reason we packed it in from the get-go. This guy. This is Magna Centipede. And this guy, well, once you take him out with his tail, the rest of the fight becomes a bit easy. He will just pretty much fire shurikens at you. But depending on where he'll be, well, guess what? It's only gonna make the fight harder. Although alternatively, you can just use the silk shot, stand in one spot, and there you go. Me? What's the point of that? Oh boy. Yeah, he'll go stealth mode again. Expect this to happen repeatedly. If you can figure out his patterns, then you can just fire a shot when you least expect it. Like that. And yeah, other than that, it makes it look easier. And it makes Magna Centipede one of the more easier boss fights to deal with. Even a regular charge shot can give him a knockback. Yeah, I'd rather not take chances. Come on, dude. You call yourself an opponent and I'm beating you with a regular Mega Buster. You are pathetic. Goodbye. How's that for challenge for you? There's a reason why I'm that good. And we get the next upgrade, which is actually Agile's weakness, the Magnet Mine. Though we're probably not gonna need it. And this is what happens when you get all 3 parts. I can try to reactivate Zero to help, but I need more time before you can reinstall his control chip. Try to slow them down. Good luck. Well, at least that's some progress. With the X-Hunters gone, we're now free reign. Let's tackle the final 3. Let's move on to this guy, Crystal Snail. And trust me, this guy's gonna be a bigger joke than you think. Although I will say, I really do enjoy the level for this thing. This stage is just truly awesome. Looking at all the crystal and the crystal mines, it's just amazing. And this mech's gonna be needed for a health upgrade. Watch. Like that. Easy, ain't it? Easy and simple enough. And this is why I make the work look easy. Very easy. And yet, like I said already, why doesn't YouTube show any appreciation by giving me more people to watch? All right, because they prefer big-name people, people who are talentless hacks, talentless morons that don't care. Yeah, we're not gonna... Oh, wait, no. Watch. Wait for it, break it, and then you get in there. Like that. I really do love the ride armor. Let me get under. And now we have this boss. This boss is pretty simple enough. You just gotta worry about that turret thing up top. And plus your armor reduces damage by a certain amount means that you can take a lot of punishment. Considering as well you get more and more health after every life up you get, also makes this less of a chore than imaginable. Like that. Seriously, that wasn't even worth the challenge. And now for the upgrade, you gotta go down and to the left. Let me blast that first. There you go. And here's now. There it is. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your radar optics. It uses some energy, but with it you will be able to see objects that you could not see before. Good luck, Mega Man. Thanks, I'm gonna need that. I always did like X's design of armor in Mega Man X2. Especially since with this, we can now search for hidden areas and find hidden stuff. That's what I love about this game. It just gives you so much to do and so much to enjoy. Now let's see if we can finish things up. And bats. Get lost, bats. Wait. Come on. There you go. That's dumb. This is not. Yeah, that was smart, but now let's add the magnet mine in. There you go. Now you're about to see this beauty at work. Makes me wish we would have gotten Maverick Hunter X2, because imagine what that would have been like. Really? He gets on it? Yeah, whenever that happens, that's when he activates his ability to slow down time. Nah, jump into it? Yeah. Let's play a little game, shall we? Yeah, you just dash into it to kick his snail pod, and then you shoot at him. That's what makes the fight so easy. Plus, when he gets hit the first time, shoot a magnet mine to where the wall he'll be hitting, and then you get bonus damage. It works. I get the job done way easily. And it makes it all the more cooler. Now we obtain the Crystal Hunter. Pretty much an ice-based attack, pretty much. It has like two properties. It could freeze enemies and form platforms for them. So it's pretty much the best of both worlds, and it works. Alright, 2 Mavericks left. Let's move on to him. This is Overdrive Ostrich. He had a different name in the Japanese version. I still can't get over the fact that we can play the Japanese versions of these games on an American cartridge. That's really awesome. And yeah, now we can put the Sky Cycle to work. Yeah, we need to destroy that so we can make the things a bit more clearer. Ah, another Sky Cycle. Let's take use. Ah, yeah. I forgot. Regarding that, we need to move this, shoot it enough times to form a platform. Just gotta watch ourselves. Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta do the same for this one as well. Now you wonder why, what's all this for? Because there's a life upgrade that's really risky unless you want to risk losing a life for. Would it really matter to me that much? I got like 7 lives. 7 lives don't mean a dang thing. Don't mean a damn thing. And yeah, once you unlock the pathway... What? No, you can't just speed up the boost. You have to speed up after you make the jump, after you make that hill, that climb. Alternatively, you can use a full charge speed burner once you get the charge that arm upgrade. I don't have enough speed. Now that we reach that part... Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, there you go. Was it worth it losing a life? Yeah, pretty much. At least we got the health upgrade. There's also one other thing we need to get our hands on. We got the upgrade, that's much we really needed. The upgrade is right here. For this, we need a spin wheel. And there you go. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your main drive unit. With it, you will be able to dash while in midair. Use it wisely, Mega Man X. And that's also going to be useful as well. Once we get another upgrade much later. Once we do cleanup, that is. See that? Now X2 gives him the ability to air dash. If X1 gave him the option to dash, X2 to air dash, and X3 gives him the option to dash upwards, X4 gave him the hover, X5 gave us the broken falcon armor, X6 was the mock dash, you name it. Now we gotta hurry and stop that rocket from launching, or take it down. Alright, let's change in the Crystal Hunter for this fight. You really gotta admit, I like how he shows up. He just runs and then jumps. Yeah, get frozen. Yeah, once you get him, you get frozen, you repeat the process. Simple as that. Yeah, but as long as you're within the range, you can pretty much dodge the Sonic Slicer that he fires upward. He fires his Sonic Slicer upwards and then deals damage to you. You have enough health. You could pretty much manage the whole thing. See? Come on. Is that all? How pathetic. I guess that should pretty much give you a frozen reminder, my friend. Good. We're done here. And this nets us another useful weapon, the Sonic Slicer. That weapon does have its advantages. Alright, we have one Maverick left. Wire Sponge. Yeah, being so smug, that's not gonna help you much. Not to mention I love this stage, the Weather Control Center. And the upgrade, you can get that rather easily. It's at the beginning, you move left, climb up, and you get it. Most players won't probably see it, but you get the idea. So many memories of me playing this game, it's just nuts. It just really is. It took me like 4 days to actually beat the game. But I couldn't beat it. It was so hard. X2 was a bit more challenging than X1. Not to mention, Wire Sponge's level has another unique gimmick. Weather itself. Now we gotta find a way to get up there. Oh no! Darn. I'm not worrying about it at all. I got, like, plenty of lives. Much better. Ooh. Murky. I like that. I like how each level has its own unique gimmick, and it just helps set it apart. But also, the weather has unique, profound effects, changing the atmosphere and the enemies. And there's the energy tank. There you go. That makes 2 tanks. 2 tanks with only 2 left. Oh, that takes care of that. Let's use this. Changed it to a bit of a moody atmosphere. Yeah, talk about screwing around with the weather system. What is... Oh my god. Isn't that like a lightning rod? How about this instead? Yeah, talk about screwing around with your little devices. Gotcha. Come on, stop that. I got people to slice. Well, let's move on to the Sonic Slicer and just wipe this thing out. Yeah, beating him with the Sonic Slicer actually gives off a unique animation. Trust me, it's hilarious. Ooh. As if... What are you trying to do? Come on, dude, what are you trying to pull here? The fact that you're not even worth the challenge is tempting enough. Oh, what got him feisty? Oh, this. Yeah, now this guy's charged. Nope. You're not even half the sponge you used to be. Goodbye. that takes care of that. And then we obtain the last special weapon, the Strike Chain. The Strike Chain can be used both offensively and defensively. Now the good news. Mega Man X. I've located the head X Hunters base. It's at grid location 00. That's right, at the North Pole. Roger, Dr. Kane. I'm on my way. It will take some more time to reactivate Zero. Slow them down, Mega Man X. You don't need to tell me twice. Imagine what would have been if it was Maverick Hunter X2. Dr. Kane would already been dead after the events of Day of Sigma. I gotta make that as an extra video. And yeah, this is their base. The X Hunter stage. All the way up the North Pole. But we got some loose ends that need to be tied up. Let's get started by cleaning up. Now the reason why we are cleaning up is pretty simple. Because we need to get all the remaining attachments and weapon upgrades. Yeah, at least with this, air dash up top, you not only get an extra life, but also the life upgrade. Good. That's one down, a lot more to go. Nuh-uh, we're not done. Now we still need to get our hands on this. Yeah, we still have to get the arm upgrade. That's what we're missing. And yeah, the arm upgrade is without a doubt the best one ever. As Some Call Me Johnny said in his review of Mega Man X2 X3, the X2 arm upgrades are the best one. And yeah, there are two ways for you to get it. Method 1 is this way. Like that. But alternatively, there's another way. You can use the Strike Chain. But it takes a while for you to do it. Yeah, you gotta time your jump right. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to make it. You know what? Screw it. I always like the air dash way. And yeah, I was able to get that done effortlessly. Like that, see? That's how you do it. Now let's get it. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your X-Buster. With it, you will be able to charge energy in both of your arms at once. This enables you to shoot a double shot or to charge any weapon. And it's without a doubt the best upgrade possible in Mega Man X2. Why didn't they implement this in future games? We get the second armor. What is without a doubt so awesome is it just... there are no words to describe it. Although, alternatively, you can be able to, like... no, it just... I know there's, like, a glitch somewhere where... I know for a fact that there's a glitch where you, like, if possible, you can, like, hold up to 3 charge shots. Like, 3 charge shots, and then you immediately do that, you charge again. You gotta be quick, but it doesn't work. I guess they got rid of that glitch. I don't know, because I'm a bit rusty and I have a hard time remembering it. And you see the Crystal Hunter at work. There's another reason why we have to go back, and it's to get the upgrade. To get, like, the life up. We need that life up. Yeah, that should send you falling to your doom. Yeah, back off. And yeah, another reason why I like that is because, yes, as well. Of course. This one's a real complicated mess. You're going to need to supercharge. You need to time you... oh my god. Yeah, expect to lose a lot of lives in this sort of thing. Because you have to time your jump precisely and not hit the spikes. Otherwise, you're screwed. And if that happens, you're already screwed. There you go. We got that. Let's get out of here. That's another one in the bag. There's still the matter of this stage as well. Magna Centipede. We're going through each stage one by one, just to get what we're missing. But it has to be done. Okay. Not so much for that idea. I thought it would be simple enough. Nuts, it left. Nuts, there's no way now I can reach it. Ah. Guess I gotta try again. And maybe try not to destroy it. I may be an hour late, but so what? I want to make sure I get this done. Just gotta make sure you don't get detected even once. Like that. Simple. No, you gotta charge up the special weapon and then do it. When that happens, you get like an extended air dash. There's still the matter of finding the remaining two sub-tanks, because we need them all in order to get our hands on, well, an upgrade that we'll be getting in later on. We already gotten Wheel Gem. We already gotten the Crystal Snail. We already gotten all the upgrades here, here, and here. And here as well. Fine, we're just gonna have to do Bubble Crab stage. Yeah, because I'm not moving on to the final stage without all the upgrades. But I want to make sure I get some extra lives in. And yeah, there's a reason why the Bubble Splash ability is just so useful. You'll see. Trust me. Yep, good charge shot. Let's ignore it for now and charge up the Bubble Splash. What happens when you charge it up is pretty simple. It activates a sheet. No, wait, why didn't it work? Come on. Now what happens after that is that when you're with the Bubble Shield, it activates like a shield that, well, lets you float really high. And depending on if you have any weapon energy left, well, guess what? That's going to prove useful. It not only extends your jumping underwater, it also protects you. And with this nets us the upgrade. But we're not done. We still gotta get in the E-Tanks. We only got 2 E-Tanks out of 4. Come on. That's gonna be useful. Yeah, finding the energy tank's up there. Though this can also be useful in shutting down that stupid tank. Nuts, how am I supposed to get up there then? Yeah, you see it, right? Do I really have to use a Crystal Hunter for this? Ugh. No, it's because without the bubbles, without a fully charged bubble splash so I can be able to reach higher, I can't. And plus, it's the last 2 tanks that I need. Yeah. I need more weapon energy. All it's giving me is life energy. I need weapon energy. Thank goodness Mega Man X4 introduced the idea of a weapon tank. That could be enough, but I don't know. I had it. There you go. And that's it. And the bubble... Yeah, the shield disappears once it runs out. Wasn't easy. Some are more complicated to get than others. Alright, we've gotten all the upgrades here. Same for here. Wire Sponge, Bubble Crab, Morph Moth has it, and here. No, wait, where am I missing? Dang it. Where could it be? This is actually more troubling than I thought. There you go. Maybe it can help me figure out where the sub-tanks are. Already gotten Wire Sponge, gotten a Flame Stag. It's in Magna Centipede stage? Well, who'd have thunk? Let's get... I should have actually gotten that along with it. You know what? Fine. Let's get that and be done with it. Well, so much for that idea. Gotten the life upgrade here. Nothing up here. Nothing up there either. Nope, not there either. Aha! That wasn't what I wanted. But I'm surprised that when it's fully charged, it only weighs like 1 bit of energy. That's cool. There you go. Got the last E-Tank. And with it, we will end the first part. It's long, but is it worth it? Yes, it is. Next time, in part 2, we'll be finishing up with the X-Hunters base. And yeah, we're gonna end it in style, of course. That is going to be it for this part of Mega Man X2. There will be an extra video where I will show off how the Zero fight. And yeah, that'll be it. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and more importantly, click the bell. Doing all 5 of these things helps this channel out big time. And please, please be supportive of it. I can't stress it enough because it's a pain in the butt that I don't get that much in terms of support. But what can you do? This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.